A teen who alleges sexual abuse at the hands of former YRTC staff is left in limbo as the court system has trouble deciding where he should be placed.
KETV Investigates brought you not only the allegations of this teen, but also cases against two former staffers. And tonight, KETV News Watch 7's Madison Perales has court documents that reveal another child may have been assaulted. Madison?
Yeah, Rob, this latest allegation surrounding a former staffer at the Youth Rehabilitation and Treatment Center in Kearney being involved in a relationship with one of the teens. But Douglas County Public Defender Tom Riley says this is part of a more concerning situation.
It seems like this is way too common, an event that's going on there.
Attorneys in Public Defender Tom Riley's office are representing one of the young people at the center of a bigger investigation into the Youth Rehabilitation and Treatment Center in Kearney.
These things need to be addressed, and they need to be addressed long term, not with Band-Aids.
KETV Investigates has sat in on the emergency hearings at juvenile court discussing allegations of sexual abuse by staffers at the center.
I think that this is still the tip of the iceberg right now.
In a hearing Tuesday, the court's still unable to decide where to place one of the teens after getting transferred from YRTC in Kearney to the Douglas County Youth Center. Riley says there were multiple late entries of evidence.
Certainly would lead me to believe that there was a conscious effort to not to make them aware of something that pretty obviously relevant to the place of the youth.
That includes today, 40 minutes before the hearing, when Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services submitted an internal investigation. KETV Investigates has requested access to this report, and we were told we'd have to file a Freedom of Information request, but DHHS did say in a statement in part, DHHS has a zero tolerance policy towards all forms of sexual abuse, sexual harassment, or sexual assault. If you'd like to read their entire statement and more on the process once an allegation is made, look for this story in the KETV mobile app. Back to you.